Hey everybody, how's it going? You're watching the Christiana 321. I am the Christiana, and that is leftover dinner that I need to take care of. But first, we're making butter. I've seen so many little short form content videos about this that are short form video content, and this is a long form video because you can tell because we're landscape. Anyway, we are gonna try and make this a long form video by also doing other fun things. But to begin with, you want to make butter. You really only need 2 ingredients. You do need some other prep stuff. So ingredient number 1 is heavy whipping cream. And then ingredient number 2 will be salt. It's technically optional, and we're gonna deal with that later on. So I poured all my heavy whipping cream in this beautiful KitchenAid mixer, and we're gonna turn it on. So according to the internet, we'll let that go for like 10 minutes, then we'll scrape it. Oh, I should have. Looking pretty good. The internet says that you want to like scrape the sides in to like make it all mixy. Should I stop? Should I stop with the whisking while I scrape? So I scraped some, stopped it to scrape, and it's kind of, I was gonna say it's like Cool Whip texture, but it's like whipped cream texture, like that you spray out of a can. I leave that open. I should close that. So that's at about 8 minutes. I did see some people online are saying 30 minutes, which feels right. I'm actually going to be studying for the FE while that is going, because gonna do some homemaker stuff while I'm doing some engineering stuff. If you don't know, the FE is Fundamentals of Engineering. It's the first exam that you have to pass in order to qualify to be a professional engineer, get your professional engineering license. There are 2 exams. And ideally I'm going to take and pass both this year. We'll see about that. I am going for the industrial engineering tests, because it has the topics that I'm most interested in. For anybody who is studying for or is thinking about doing the FE now, if you are in college getting a degree, it's best to take the FE that is your degree topic. But I graduated a long time ago. I just did the math. A long time ago. My degree was in electrical engineering, and then I basically never used it again. So if I was trying to calculate a delta Y circuit, or do a circuit analysis for a delta Y, whatever, I wouldn't be able to do it. There is some electrical engineering on the industrial engineering test, but it is pretty high level, and that's the part that I do remember. So I will at least have that. And then also when I did my engineering master's at Vanderbilt, studied engineering management, and also a lot of the topics from my master's degree are on the industrial engineering exam, which is nice. As I've been reviewing, a lot of it has been familiar, especially the engineering management, the systems engineering, the manufacturing, production services, work design, that sort of thing. So this is the topics that I have left to cover. Right now I'm in the middle of the system engineering videos. I'm using the School of PE, and then a coworker who's also studying for the FE, but hers is in, I think, control systems, maybe? Yeah. Give me another one to try out, but I haven't tried out for it yet. So, we are working on it. Fortran, what are you doing back there? Just hanging out? Okay. Anyway, so right now I'm going to switch over to watching School of PE Systems Engineering video number 2. Ow! And I'll let you know how the butter's going. Alright, so you can kind of see over here, we've got some of the buttermilk separating, which means that we are very, very close to being done. We have been, let's see, what time is it? We have been mixing, whisking, whatever, for just over a half an hour. Every 5 minutes or so, I have been doing this, because that's what the TikTok people are doing. Oh, look at that. That is some mixed, or some separated buttermilk. What we're going to do now is pour that into here, so we can separate out the buttermilk and the butter. Guys aren't seeing my beautiful concentration faces, which is probably a good thing. Alright. That looks kind of gross. It looks a little bit like cottage cheese, though. I love cottage cheese. All right. So from here, you want to get the buttermilk out. Don't squeeze your butter into it, but you want to like make sure it's coming out. Great. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wash your butter in cold water. So I've got a bowl with some ice. I made the bowl maybe a little bit too soon, so it is, some of the ice is melted. Should have brought it outside. It's very cold out, but not as cold as it was supposed to be today. Anyway, so you can't see it. It's a bowl of ice water. Just trust me. And then this butter is supposed to be really good for your skin, right? Squeeze it a little bit. Oh no. And the bowl that I put the buttermilk in. Oh my god. John's gonna be so jealous that he's not here. And you guys, you know how much he loves butter? He'll definitely get to eat it, but I feel like he would very much enjoy the squeezing part as well. Okay. Oh, here's one part that I forgot that I needed to do. Needed like a, okay, butter in the cold water. Gonna wash it, get some of the other buttermilk off. Now, one of the videos that I was watching, they had multiple bowls of ice water so that you could like rinse it, and then once the water got cloudy, which this water got cloudy very quick, you could rinse it in another bowl of ice water. Alright, so what you do now is, my hands are so buttery, I did not think this through. Okay, we're gonna leave you, I think, oh no, I'm gonna leave you in the ice water to solidify for a second. That's a step. Then I'm going to My hands are so buttery smooth. Grab some stuff. Use hot water. Hot water. So the next stage, you get some kind of flat surface that you don't mind getting butter on. So I've got a cutting board. You put your nice cold butter on here. Great. So this is the stage where you would add stuff to your butter that you want in there for extra flavoring. I'm gonna add some salt in here. I was hoping, John has some like random nice different like spices and flavor stuff. So I was hoping that he had some kind of nice salt. No, so we're just gonna go with some plain old Morton's iodized salt. That is way too much. Oh. But I know some people like garlic butter or other flavors. Honey butter, I feel like would be a good one. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to go for a cinnamon butter. And then you fold it in. You fold in the cheese, David. How do you do that? You fold it in. And yeah, you wanna squish it and really combine it really well. You might get some pockets of ice water in there. You might wanna get it cold again because your hands are warming it up, you know. And then you can just shape it into whatever shape you want. Once you feel like you've got a good mixture, I'd say rinse it off again. But yeah, in general, that's all you really do. Do you see how freaking easy that is? And I just had the thing running in the background while I was studying for the FE. But also then your hands are just kind of covered in butter, which again is great for the skin. Very moisturizing. Yeah, just like that. A lot of people, you know, you want your butter to be that beautiful rectangular shape. So, gonna attempt that. And then I'd say it's a good idea to put it in the fridge, at least to begin with, just to make sure it like really solidifies. Oh no, is that a cat hair? Just so it really solidifies, and then just use it like regular butter. I'll see if John will do a taste test for this video. I might have to put it up before that though. Anyway, have you ever made homemade butter? This is kind of the cheating way, since we're using a stand mixer rather than, you know, shaking or turning it by hand. But honestly, if this is as good as I think it's gonna be, I don't even mind. I don't even mind. We do have bread, don't we? Oh, we do. No, those are chips. Anyway, if you've ever made this, let me know in the comments below, or if you're gonna try and make it. It really wasn't that bad. Basically, you just put the heavy whipping cream in the mixer and mix it until the buttermilk separates. Take it out, drain the buttermilk that you can use for some wonderful buttermilk pancakes or whatever other baking things you do with buttermilk. Rinse the butter in ice cold water, mix in your flavorings or salt if you are planning on letting it set on the counter, just to preserve it a little bit better. And then the end, shape it, put it in the fridge. Be very like proud of yourself that you did it. All right, stay tuned for the taste test. All right, I found toast. After figuring out how to use John's crazy rocket ship toaster, we're toasting. So, we'll try the butter. We'll see if John wants to try the butter too when he gets home. And you might be thinking, Cristiano, where's John? We saw the windows. It's dark outside. That's because tonight is one of the nights where he closes the auction. And so he came home, ate dinner, and went back to do that. He's been gone for a while, so I hope that everything with the auction was okay. I might go check up on him. Alright, let's try it. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is much darker than I would normally eat, especially this bit. This side, though, didn't get burnt quite so bad, so we're going to try this one. Stupid space toaster. I can do this. Look who finally decided to show up.
All the opportunity to come with me.
But then I couldn't make butter.
I just want to eat this.
I slaved over a hot mixer all day for that. Just gonna use a whole stick.
I'm using a tiny amount. It's because you worked so hard on making it. I can't believe it's butter.
Yeah? I wonder if that's a good thing. Tomorrow, we'll make...
You should make apple butter. That would go really good on top of this.
I would love to make apple butter. We should
Yeah,
actually
apples
do
in the
that.
freezer from like 2 years ago. They had worms in them, but that's just extra protein.
I mean, the worms have to be dead by now. They've been in the
Yeah.
freezer a long time.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I don't think that we have enough.
Plus, we got all of those apples that you bought and didn't eat.
3, and they're still good.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the kiwis?
They were not good. I thought that I was not going to be the only one eating the kiwis.
Did you have any kiwis?
Yes.
No.
Did you have any kiwis?
No.
Kiwis are delicious.
They're hairy.
Honestly, that's some good butter. I don't normally just do butter and toast. Like, I like having a little bit of cinnamon sugar on there. But that's some good butter. Alright, I'm gonna finish this toast. So, good night, sweet dreams. And what should I attempt next? I kind of want to try... I saw something about whipped honey today. And I also... Do you remember at the beginning of the pandemic how everybody was obsessed with that whipped coffee? I never tried it. So, should I try whipped coffee? But also, should I try a bunch of other, like, pandemic recipes? I never made bread either, other than, like, pumpkin bread from a box, you know? Should I do it? Should I attempt sourdough? I love sourdough bread. It might be dangerous if I can make it at home, though. Let me know! Good night, sweet dreams.
Hey, look, cat hair.
Dang it. I hope that that's the only one. Good night, sweet dreams.